Hello, my name is Shafran Bay, and today is August the 9th, and I will be recording and going over my interpersonal communication plan. The agenda will be as follows. First, there will be a little about me. What is interpersonal communication? Behavioral blend, my behavioral blend, that is. Barriers that we might run into when it comes to communication, ways to overcome challenges, overcome barriers, some resources and strategies, my action plan, and a conclusion. So a little bit about me. Again, my name is Shafran. My last name is Bay. I'm a woman of God. I was born and raised in Charlotte, North Carolina, currently residing in Greensboro, North Carolina. I am an auntie of 5 nieces and nephews, ranging from ages from 3 till twins, boys. My nephews are 11. I'm a dog mom to a dog named Ben. His name is, he's a Havanese. And I also run a weekly Bible study and book club on Mondays each week while maintaining a full-time job at Bank of America, which I just was put in a new role, which would be, I'm training to become an anti-money laundering analyst. And so I'm doing that as well as being in school, getting my master's in human services counseling, life coach. I did obtain a bachelor's of psychology degree from Purdue University Global, and that was an emphasis on applied behavioral analysis. For my future job, I would actually like to become a life events advocate or an employee relations representative with the company Bank of America that I work for. So, Schultz and Basinski, in one way to describe communication, was going back to how did God intend Christians to communicate? Communication is meant for forming relationships that honor God and demonstrates how we serve one another. The gift of communication equips us to grow in communion with God and others and ourselves. Interpersonal communication is faithfully using our gifts of communication to promote shared understanding for life-giving relationships, more so friendships. During this course, I was able to do a do a profile, which is a DISC personality types of behavior profile by Uniquely You. I am actually a type S, which means stability. My basic motivation is stability and support. The desires are areas of specialization. Specialization indicate identification with a group, established work patterns, security of situation, consistent and familiar environments. And let me read that again. So for my type of behavior, S type, basic motivation was stability and support, desires, area of specification, identification with a group, established work patterns, security of situations, and I like environments that are consistent and familiar. I best respond to leaders that are more relaxed, more friendly, allows time to adjust to changes, and allows to work at own pace, gives more of a personal support. Need to learn. This was an area that this profile said that I need to learn. Change provides opportunity. Friendship isn't everything. Discipline is good. Boldness and taking risks is sometimes necessary. And that was from the author of Carbonell from 2008. And as an S-type, this is what my profile of what I think others expect how I'm supposed to behave. Be more sensitive and submissive, blend in more with the crowd. I think people want me to be more humble and go along with what they want to do. I would say some of this is pretty spot on. I definitely am I am humble. And I normally go along. I don't really like to go up against the grain. I like to be one that is a peacemaker. It's definitely one of the positives that was explained to me in my profile. So, controlling behavioral blends. What does this look like? It says increase your confidence, fear not, speak out more, be more outgoing and less inhibited, be assertive, don't be insecure. As an S type, I am more passive than active. I am sometimes the life of the party, and sometimes I like to sit back and observe. I'm very friendly and well liked, and I do not have to be in control. And normally, with one of the other businesses that I run, my Total Life Changes is a company that I work for, and I sell wellness products. And I kind of also, not kind of, but I help people to learn wellness, get fit, how to lose weight with various products. I have my own company from that called Tranquil Blossoms. And I'm always normally on camera. So I hope I don't appear to be too shaky or too shy as I go along, but just wanted to put that in there. I'm like, why am I so nervous? But I did want to say I'm used to be doing lives and on camera. I'm very friendly, outspoken, talking a lot, and being informative with some of my videos that I do. So a lot of the who am I or what does an S-type look like really was very, very much on point. Consistent, reliable, loyal, all of those things. Level-headed, thoughtful. So, moving on to communication barriers. Personal attitudes and premature judgment. The environment where the conversation is taking place. Is it a safe place for an environment to have a conversation with someone? To be able to, is it a safe place? Is it quiet? Is it not, where it can be an embarrassing conversation? Poor listening skills, distractions, being on your cell phone while you're talking. And language differences can also be a barrier in communication. Ways to overcome communication barriers. I love the book that Peterson wrote called Why Don't We Listen Better? We often do more talking than listening, and this can be good reason we have communication issues. The talker-listener card is a type of way to have two people be able to talk together. The author explains breaking down who talks first and some of the techniques of listening while the talker is talking. Paying attention to your body language. Are you, come on, I wish you'd hurry up. That's what you're thinking in your mind. But paying attention to your body language. Come to the conversation prepared to hear the other party's side first before you make assumptions. Decide who will talk first. Doing this by figuring out who is most bothered, and I love that. Be respectful and put all media devices away, and make sure you have a quiet area environment, as I stated before, to be able to have a conversation. And that was from Peterson, 2015. Some resources and strategies. Instead of talking, respond as a listener. Paraphrase what you've heard the talker say. This shows that you are listening. And this is from France and Weichel from 2020. Listen carefully when others ask for advice. Only share ideas when the talker feels heard. And that's from Peterson. Again, we have another suggestion from France and Weichel. We need to be able to show empathy, warmth, genuineness when having conversations. So again, with my future goal, as I stated, I do work for Bank of America, but my goal is to be a life events advocate or work in employee relations with Bank of America. Being a voice or a listening ear for an employee that have needs that may be deemed as an emergency. It could be regarding them or their family member. Guiding them with the necessary resources in a timely manner and deliver it with professionalism, empathy, and compassion. And that's something that should be done always. This course has definitely helped me pinpoint, and I always thought I was the best listener until going through some of the books and going through some of the course material. I think I am a better listener. I am also a better talker as well. So those skills are definitely going to be something that I could add as well to get into this position later on when I apply. My action plan. As a talker, don't think that I need to own the problem. When sharing thoughts and feelings, I will do so without accusing, attacking, labeling, or judging anyone. Another strategy, balanced communication, referred to in the text reading of Peterson. The stomach, be in tune with your feelings, your gut check. The head, incorporate thinking before speaking, deciding, and rationalizing what's actually being said, what we're getting ready to say. We need to think about all of those things and implement that to have the best possible outcome from the conversation. As a listener, provide safety for the talker and be understanding. Clarify without agreeing, disagreeing, advising, or defending. And that is from the author Peterson. Also, another strategy that I loved was the pebble in the pond. This is when you actually revisit a conversation that the talker might have not wanted to discuss or finish. When you bring it up again, like a ripple effect, it shows you care and you remember and help them feel safe to continue what they may need to share. In conclusion, we learn, and I've learned, that interpersonal communication skills can be applied personally as well as professionally. Understanding my uniquely you profile and the behavioral blend work on any negative skills and enhance my positive skills. I understand that challenges will arise, but understanding how to overcome those challenges and techniques learned throughout this course. The 3 desires is which I really, really just loved in the reading from France and Wickel. Love God, love your neighbor, and love ourselves, to me, are one of the best strategies to communicate in all situations. This course has helped me tremendously to be a better listener and talker. I love to talk. I will practice daily techniques that I have learned throughout this course. And finally, your hardest times often lead to the greatest moments of your life. Keep going. Tough situations build strong people in the end. I hope that in this course, I will be able to go on in life and help other people, especially with their communication skills. I have definitely recommended Why Don't We Listen Better? Communicating and Connecting in Relationships by James Peterson. I have definitely recommended this book, and I've also purchased this book for my friends. The references, again, that were used tonight are Carbonell, France and Wickel, Peterson, Schultz, and Badzinski. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to my interpersonal communication plan. Thank you.